What's going on, guys? This is Travis with Marv Loco, and today we're going to be going over Deeproot Pinball's newest game, RAZA, both the arcade and the extra editions. Now, as you guys probably already know, Deeproot Pinball is finally coming out with RAZA. It goes on sale starting tomorrow, non-refundable deposits at 10 a.m. U.S. Central Time. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, it's 10 a.m. my time, so you guys can pretty much figure out what time it'll be for sale on your time. But apparently you can either pay a deposit or you can pay in full. Now, obviously, if it's a non-refundable deposit, I have to assume it's also a non-refundable full-on payment. So that's totally up to you guys what you want to do. But anyways, we're going to go directly into talking about both the arcade and the extra editions and kind of see what all is involved with both of them. Okay, so looking at this is taken directly from Deeproot Pinball's website, which is, of course, deeprootpinball.com for those scoring at home. Now, there's going to be two editions with this, both the arcade and the extra edition, with the arcade edition coming in at, I believe, $58.99, and the extra edition up here at $94.99. Now, unfortunately, as of this video, there's no other pictures, apparently, at least not in this area, of any of the pinball machine in particular. So we're pretty much, all the things that we go over right here, you're just going to have to imagine it. Or if you can find a picture somewhere that's showing these features, that would be great too. But unfortunately, I do not have it on here. Now, that being said, going over the arcade edition, it says right here that they have their Deeproot standard cabinet package with hybrid DT joint reinforcement. Now, I'm not familiar with how that applies to a cabinet. I do kind of understand how it applies in terms of structure, so I have to assume that they have obviously some type of joint reinforcement that's happening on the cabinet itself. Now, obviously, there's been some things that have gone wrong with Stern cabinets in the past in terms of splitting and all that, and I have to assume that something like this will address that. Now, just moving forward, it has also stainless trim, coin door and mechs, hinged assistant air shot glass frame, which is pretty interesting. We haven't seen that in a very long time, and basically what that means is, and I really wish that they would have this so it's easier to explain to you guys, but basically you're going to see that glass, instead of pulling it out, you're just going to see it actually stand up. So I'm sure that they have videos out there displaying that somewhere. It's not readily available right here, unfortunately. All right, moving forward, they also have the Cylon style back box with ultra widescreen 24-inch HD LCD color back display, which basically they're talking about this big, huge display back here. And then they also have a panoramic wrap backlit header art. The pin bar, ultra widescreen 19-inch HD LCD color multi touchscreen display, which we all have seen before. If you watched anything about this in the past or any of the other streams that Deeproot has shown, we kind of got an idea of what the pin bar is at this point. Pretty interesting piece of equipment. I don't know how much of a game changer it really is, but it's on here, so we'll see how that goes. Then they also have, of course, playfield with reinforcement, standard mechs, hardware, wiring, and toys. Now, the pin armor playfield protection, obviously that's trademarked right here, and that goes in with them basically not having any dimples anywhere, any pulling on their playfield. So I'm fascinated to see how that goes as well. Standard blades, vinyl wrap cabinet side art package, their 2.1 standard audio speaker sound system with 40 watt by 2 channel amp, dual Wi-Fi internet enabled. Let's see what else they got. Worldwide omni channel access, and then of course their shot log and scoring, and a fixed price for 48 US continental shipping, and much more, of course. What that much more is, I have no idea. Now, moving forward to their extra edition, they've listed this right now as only having 300 game run. Now, from my understanding, when I initially looked at when their pre-orders were going ahead, I think that just runs through the end of December. I don't know the exact date. I should have looked that up before. I just know it goes on sale tomorrow, December 8th, and then I think it pretty much just runs through the 30th or maybe even 31st, sometime around there. Anyways, by the end of December, we'll just call it that. So they have a limited 300 game run. Then let's see, of course, the standard cabinet art with the joint reinforcement. We saw that already. Big difference here is the custom laser etching. Then, of course, the pin armor playfield protection, powder coat, which obviously is different when you compare both pinball machines. Premium anti-reflective glass with enhanced clarity and fingerprint reduction. That's a plus because I don't want to always have to clean my glass all the time. And then, of course, it has the same AirShock glass frame to it as well. Then a slightly different art package with the Space Nebula art with backlit cabinet and side panels, panoramic wrap backlit art, then a back bar, which means a floating ultra widescreen 24-inch HD LCD color back display. And that's kind of where we see this little floating thing right here that some people have compared to a fish tank. But it's, to me, looking at more and more, it looks pretty cool. The difference from here to the standard or to the arcade edition. And let's see what else they have here. They have the full range 4.1 oral envelope audio system with 160 watt amp. Then, of course, the pin bar, the RAZA reinforcement, MEX hardware wiring. We already know about that one. Then it says they have a custom shaking Ned toy mech. I wish we could see that on here, or at least a picture of it of some sort. Shaker motor, side blades, neon rings. I'm not even sure what that is. GI lighting. The only mechanized topper, which of course we see the toppers right there. What else we got here? Dual Wi-Fi, worldwide. Okay, same thing, shot log. Now the upgraded pin kit care package, I have no idea what that is. Does anybody else know what that is? Because I have no idea. I've heard of it. I don't know what's in on it. Enhanced support package. Still, I don't know what that means either. Extended warranty, obvious right there. And then the same 48 US continental shipping and much more, of course. Now, what I find fascinating on this is they almost have like a, I want to say an a la carte type thing customized. Now, I haven't clicked through yet, so I don't know really what we're going to run into here. Guess we can go ahead and see it. And let's see here. And of course, all the pictures are right there. I do this whole video. All right, so let's just go through the pictures. Let's just see the pictures. I wish I would have known that as soon as I hit buttons. All right, let's see here. I mean, their pictures look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, those colors are really popping. Whoever took these pictures, it definitely does the pin well. But again, I don't know what goes to what though. That's the only thing. I'm having issues seeing what's highlighted. All right, so what we get here, we got the pin bar screen protector for an extra $90. Excellent. And then we have the pin pod for an extra $550 on top of that. So if you're doing math at home and you're a whiz, whew, $10,139 would be your, I don't know if that's an all-in price because obviously we don't have shipping unless they're just saying that's fixed in. Either way, $10,000. That's a good chunk of change. And then I have to only assume, moving back, that of course, over here on the arcade edition, let's see. Okay, they got a little bit more. Interesting. A little bit more. So it looks like on the arcade edition that you can add on purple powder coat for $180. See, you can powder coat the coin door box. That's actually really cool. I know a lot of people want to do that on their pins, and that's not really readily offered anywhere else, at least from manufacturers. So it's nice to see that for another $150. See the pin bar screen protector. All right, the rings. What is this? Can anybody tell me what this is? I don't know what that is. What rings are they talking about? Talking about these rings? I have no idea. I wish that was easily explained. All right, shaker motor, 100, toys. Let's see, upgraded toy package. Standard plus ramp stickers, atomic shop sign, motorcycle, and Jetstar. Interesting. So they kind of, okay. That's interesting. That's different. I haven't seen that done by a pinball company before. Maybe it has been. Maybe all you guys are just screaming at the screen right now like somebody else has done it. I haven't seen it. The GI lighting. Extra 120, glass, anti-reflective, 250. The topper, 300 for the standard topper. All right, the pin kit care package is 80. Support package, 600 enhanced support. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, 600, okay. 1500 extended warranty. and $950 for a pin pod. Oh my. Okay. So, if for whatever reason you want the standard edition and you want to go all in on all the upgrades, let's see what it comes out as. I'm gonna click it all through. Let's see where we're at. Topper, pin kit, package, warranty. $10,444. Wow, that's that's some serious dough. Wow. Okay. You know, it's expensive, but I got to be honest with you. I think it's a really good move to at least offer some sort of a la carte type thing to where, you know, you can decide what features you want to add on. You know, there's a lot of this that I wouldn't mind having myself. The ability to add on anti-reflective glass, the ability to upgrade the toy package. I like that. You know, I'm not a huge fan of shaker motors, so knowing that I could just leave that off, that's cool. Rings, again, no idea what that is, but hell, it's neon, so I would leave it on anyways. The screen protector, I'm guessing if you're at home, you don't need that. So you can just go to none, coin door. I mean, it's nice that they have all those options right there. So, you know, apparently you get a lot more options with the standard or the arcade edition in terms of kind of just making it your own pin. And but other than that, it's definitely going on sale tomorrow. Now, the telling thing is, I'm curious to hear what's going to be happening in terms of manufacturing, in terms of how they're getting this out. And I will be going over that in a video probably tomorrow at some point, as I'm going to be going over their entire website and combing through it, as I have found a couple of interesting things to where they're talking about basically the DLC that's coming. Kind of, they list other games that are coming out in the future. They also talk about their time frame of basically getting the games out to you guys. So that's all going to be information that I think everybody that's thinking about getting a game or is going to end up getting a game would like to know. And obviously the elephant in the room is understanding how exactly this is going to be manufactured, as I'm sure a lot of people are still wanting to know just that. But other than that though, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure and leave a comment, like, whatever you want to do down below. But you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Later, guys.